What is going on, guys? I know you like quality and unique fragrances. In hopes to get you smelling incredible this spring 2022, these are the top 10 niche fragrances you guys should definitely know about. Let's go. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Max here. Today we're talking about the top spring fragrances 2022. Niche, quality, no creative constraints, just uniqueness and just amazing to stand out in the crowd. So my first pick here goes to this fragrance house that is called PENHALIGONS from England, and it's basically a house that for the most part I don't talk much about here because performance with their newer releases is a little bit of an issue. But this one here is from their Halfeti line, which happens to be my favorite collection that they have. This is the third iteration of that particular collection. It's called Halfeti Cedar. I think it was released a couple years ago, 2019, 2020-ish, but it is a great scent if you like spicy sandalwood scents, meaning this is going to be boozy. I think there's rum in here. There's some like honey facets, some floral aspects, perfect to wear in the springtime and stand out. It is that good. I'm telling you right now, if you love unique scents, I think there's a little bit of an oud here, along with the cedar note that is just one of the best woody, spicy facets around. Great for springtime. Quick way to describe this: spicy, creamy, honey, boozy, and woody dry down. Incredible stuff, very unique. You're gonna smell amazing. At the ninth spot, we have a fragrance here that I love. I discovered this last year. In fact, it made my top favorite discoveries of last year. This fragrance house is incredible. No ifs, ands, or buts. This one here, if you look at the actual bottle, looks like a little stone, like an onyx stone. And this is a dark leather fougere. That simple, easy way to describe this is ELISIRE's Extrait Noir. It's a very deep, dark, concentrated fragrance. There is eucalyptus here, which is really bright and refreshing right in the beginning, but things get dark really quickly. You have that fougere, dark moss, green facet, along with some resins, but it's just so unique and so inspiring. I love this fragrance. For those evening, locations and occasions when I want to wear perhaps like a leather jacket, where I want to convey a more mysterious vibe about myself, I pull this off, and believe me, this is amazing. This is fire, guys. Extrait Noir. This is something you should know. If you haven't tried the brand, start with this one. If you like dark, resinous, mysterious scents, you're not gonna regret it. At the 8th spot, now the other end of the spectrum, for day wear, if you want something that's cozy, just hanging out, something that has a tea and grapefruit vibe to the tea. Like if you love tea notes, if you love grapefruit, those notes are very, comforting and very cozy, very inviting, very compelling. Wulong Cha from NISHANE's such fragrance, an absolutely outstanding tea-based scent. Definitely one of my favorites ever created. Love the stuff. The grapefruit up top is just so energizing. And the tea base here just comes through, and it's like sitting down on your porch, the sun is beaming down, and you're drinking this nice, beautiful Wulong hot tea. That's how it feels. It's very comforting. A little bit floral mid as well, some white florals, but all in all, a perfect spring fragrance if I ever tried one. Wulong Cha from NISHANE. Speaking of perfection, this particular one is a perfection fragrance when it comes to the barbershop feel scents. I love barbershops, I love fougeres. This one here is the quintessential barbershop feel if you're looking for one. And this is MDCI Invasion Barbar. Guys, this is lavender. It's spices, like ginger, cinnamon, cloves. It is just amazing. It has a little bit of an old world goodness and classic feel to the fragrance, but it also adds some really nice resins and modern components like vanilla, for example, which adds a sweetness to its creaminess with a sandalwood in the base as well, making this a neo-fougere / neo-barbershop scent. Just intrinsic, incredible, amazing. MDCI Invasion Barbar. If you guys are getting into the rabbit hole of the fragrance world, you're getting into the niche aspect side of the fragrance industry, I think this list is a great way for you to start to, get your feet wet, so to speak. This particular fragrance from a house that's a little bit sometimes overpriced, overrated, but this particular one is my favorite and is a great offering from this house, CLIVE CHRISTIAN 1872 Men. Now, this is going to be another green scent that's very camphorous. It's got this really nice green, floral, almost earthy, dab into smoky territory, but not quite smokiness. Mostly earthy, green, and just like not so much a fougere, because I don't think lavender is very predominant here, but you have a lot of green tones and undertones and nuances to the fragrance. Think of a fougere, but go lower on the lavender and amplify the florals and the fruits. Talking about pineapple, peach, doesn't smell like Aventus. It is just a great woody green scent with the floral and fruity undertone. Perfection, another perfection for the springtime that I'm gonna be rocking a lot. And another one that if you like compliments, if you wanna be noticed in a very, inviting manner, definitely check this one out. Hope you guys are enjoying my picks. I got 5 more incredible fire picks for you guys. Before I get into these picks, I want to talk to you guys about Perfume.com and especially talking about the Perfume Crew. The Perfume Crew, guys, it's a perfect way to try fragrances before you buy them. I've been talking about them for the good part of the last year, but I've actually tried their services for at least a year before I started talking about them here on the channel. It is very professionally, fast service, quick shipping, just the best you can possibly think of. Amazing selection, customer service, incredible, fast shipping, you'll get to your door very fast. And in fact, we got a lot of special things. Perfume.com has something like the MaxPack, which gives you the 10 top picks of fragrances, that I talk about on my top seasonal videos, just like this one. So we're gonna do a giveaway for you guys with this MaxPack from these choices here. So if you wanna win this, details are gonna be below. But on top of that, with the Perfume Crew, you get discounts, additional discounts, for being a part of Perfume Crew. You get 2 brand new bottles every month that we give out, and we cross, friendships and partnerships with FragranceBuy.ca, which is the best place to buy discounted fragrances. So you get additional savings from FragranceBuy.ca. And guess what? You don't have to wait for me to talk about the codes. You don't have to wait for anyone to talk about the codes. You get the codes yourselves in your email from Perfume and from FragranceBuy.ca. So guys, all details, codes, anything I have going on for you guys as far as savings, for your convenience, listed below in the description of this video. Don't disregard the description of the video. Very important if you guys want to save and, of course, be in the know. At the 5th spot, ladies and gentlemen, a fragrance that is vetiver based. With all my fragrance, lists, I have to have a great vetiver scent because it's one of my favorite notes. So this one here is a great vetiver scent to wear during the day. If you want something that's really uplifting, bright, it's gonna put a smile on your face, this is one of those scents from a Parisian brand that has funny names to their fragrances, but the actual fragrances are very serious. This one here, Italie d'Orange. The fragrance is a semi-modern vetiver, as they like to call it, and it's called Fat Electrician. Now, there's nothing fat about this fragrance except for it's really fat, meaning it's a great fat vetiver. It's a beautiful vetiver, not earthy, not smoky, quite the contrary. They pair this fragrance with really nice, inviting spices like cinnamon with a great woody base that's very creamy. It is just sensational. It's, without a shadow of a doubt, my most complimented vetiver fragrance, period. And I own hundreds of vetiver base scents. So if you want a really nice, easy to wear vetiver scent, forget about great vetiver from Tom Ford, forget about the most talked about vetiver scents or 𝗕𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏, which is very earthy and smoky. Those are good. But if you want a different, fruity, creamy take on vetiver, check this out, guys. Incredible stuff. There is definitely a theme here with my picks, meaning most fragrances are going to be woody floral musk scents, which is citrus, florals, and heart, and a nice woody, musky, and creamy base. This fragrance here takes the cake when it comes to that particular scent profile, and it's also a great scent for compliments. Reflection 45 from AMOUAGE, which is actually the newest iteration of this particular fragrance, which is a great jasmine, peppery kind of a fragrance, and also creamy in the base with some nice floral heart. It is a great scent, guys. A lot of people compare this to Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Male. This is so much more, so much better. Incredibly lasting, this one here, the 45 version. It's a more, concentrated version of the fragrance, meaning it lasts a long time on my skin. It's like having a second skin. Love the stuff, pops off my skin with the warmth of my body. Great for compliments. Telling you right now, if you love Reflection, get this version because it's going to be creamier, spicier, and longer lasting on skin. It's not gonna project as much as the original, but it's definitely gonna last longer on your skin. As the other one will dissipate a little faster with that projection, this one here will stay there longer, giving you that beautiful, surrounding, that beautiful scent trail. Just amazing for the springtime. This particular one here from the house of Roja Parfums, it is just perfection for the spring. If you're looking for something that you don't have to think too much, grab and go type of scent, you're gonna smell great, you don't have to think too much. This is one of those scents. It's like if you took Bleu de Chanel and you mix it with 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. That's what you get here, along with more flowers and more fruity components like peach. There's no pineapple here per se, but the bergamots, which is a great note in fragrances, along with some other fruits, and the floral, garden mix that you get in the heart makes this fragrance pop out of your skin. And it's Elysium Parfum Cologne. I absolutely love this stuff. It smells just heavenly. Can't get enough of this. People around me can't get enough of this. My go-to for mornings, for running errands, you're gonna smell amazing. Bleu de Chanel Aventus are great on their own. Put them together, add some really nice facets, some resinous and fruity floral facets. That's what you get right here. Needless to say, an incredible scent, which you guys can win for free if you're a member of the Perfume Crew. Great stuff right here. Now, if you guys follow this channel, when you see the level of intensity that I get and excitement in my face when I talk about fragrances that I truly love, it's because I truly love them. This number 2 and number 1 are fragrances that I'm completely in love with, are gonna be the ones that I'm gonna be wearing the most in the next few months. This one here, my wife loves it. People around me always gives me compliments, say, wow, you smell so good. There's no two ways about it. This is from a brand that I talked to you guys about it last year. I highlighted the brand. It was my favorite discover brands, Plum and Cognac, the favorite fragrance I discovered from them last year. But this one here is a new love of mine, and it's called Vetiver in Chestnut. Again, love the note of vetiver. For that alone, it has me at hello. And then with the other components that it has here, ladies and gentlemen, it is just so heavenly is the word that comes to mind. It has this spicy honey kind of accord. It's a little bit floral. It is just so compelling. I just can't get enough of this. When I wear this fragrance, people can't get enough of me. It's a little bit sensual too, long lasting on my skin, lasts the whole day, projects great for the first couple hours, then it's gonna give you an incredible sensillage. Fragrance from Sense of Woods. Sense of Woods just keeps, you know, surprising me left and right. Vetiver and Chestnut, guys, very bright, very uplifting, and very elegant. Simply put, a spicy, creamy, long-lasting vetiver scent. Incredible stuff. Speaking of fragrances that I'm in love with, this particular one is number 1 for a reason. I love the brand. Another one that keeps surprising me. I think Sense of Wood and this next one here are the 2 favorite brands when it comes to the niche world of fragrances that I discover every year. At least one that really catches my eye, my nose for that matter. This one here is my new love from this brand, and it's called Miel Sauvage, wild honey as you translate it, and it's definitely what you get here. It's going to be a very natural smelling, oh man, it's so good. All right, I'm gonna be wearing this today. It is a beautiful, wild, spicy honey fragrance with some woody floral facets, peppery facets, and a hint of oud. Very long lasting, very powerful. This is perfection for the springtime. If you like, oh, there's also a castoreum note here, which gives this animalistic tone. If you like animalistic, spicy floral scents for the springtime, this is a holy grail. This is your turn, guys. Let me know in the comments what fragrances from the niche side of things you guys are looking forward to wearing in the next few months. I want to read your comments, your top 3, top 5, whatever it is. Let's chat in the comment section of this video. If you guys haven't yet, check out my podcast and amazing interviews every other week for you guys. I'll have a few episodes until the end of spring, so check it out. And of course, follow me on Instagram if you haven't already for news and fun things and giveaways, just like we do it here, we do it there. As always, thank you so much for your support. Leave me a like, subscribe for more, hit the bell for these videos to be, you know, given to you straight into your feed. And as always, guys, choose your fragrances wisely because they're an extension of who you are, and of course, wear them proudly. See you again very soon.